Hey guys, it's Levi Edits. In this video, I'll be grading some all-time NBA players. First is Julius Erving. I'll put him in the they're up there tier. He led the 76ers to one of their 3 championships, and he beat Magic and Kareem for it. He also has 4 MVPs, but 3 of them were won in the 70s, when there wasn't as much talent as the 80s. Okay, now I'll place Dirk in the Hall of Famers with die-hard fans tier. To me, he obviously has one of the most impressive championships, knowing how doo-doo his team was. For that reason, there is no way he is going in D tier. He was also a very great scorer, and his signature one-legged fadeaway made him fun to watch. Now I think Steph Curry can make an argument for GOAT tier. He is the best shooter of all time, with 4 championships, 2 MVPs, and 1 Finals MVP. I think Dwayne Wade can go just below Dirk. He can't go any higher because he was part of the Heatles with LeBron and Chris Bosh, and Dirk also beat them in the finals. Next up is Charles Barkley. Sorry, Chuck, but you're in D tier. 0 rings is not GOAT status. Don't get me wrong, he is still a great player. He led the Suns to a finals appearance and won an MVP. It's just not enough to go higher. Now, I think KD belongs in the same tier as Steph, but just below him. He did get 2 finals MVPs on Steph's team, but Steph was able to lead a team to 2 other championships without KD, which were 2015 and 2022. Now, obviously, MJ goes in GOAT tier. He is one of the most accomplished NBA players of all time, with 6 rings, 6 finals MVPs, 5 league MVPs, and a DPOY. He is also the reason many other stars were unable to win championships in the 90s. Now I believe Shaq is almost equal to Curry because Curry is the greatest shooter, while Shaq is the most dominant center. But Curry is a bit better because of his powerful influence on basketball. Look at Curry, man. So inspirational. Sorry, I had to. Anyways, I'll put Kareem above Shaq because he has much more success with 6 championships won in his first year and 6 MVPs compared to Shaq's 1. He can't go above Curry because he had so many Hall of Famers on his team. Anyways, I think Kareem and Curry are interchangeable depending on what way you look at it. Now Hakeem could go below Dwayne Wade because he won his 2 rings when MJ was playing baseball, but he is more dominant with 1 MVP and 2 DPOYs, but I'll place him here for now. Now I think Kevin Garnett can go in the Hall of Famers with die-hard fans tier because he had a DPOY along with an MVP and a championship. But on that championship team was Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Tony Allen, and Rajon Rondo, so he had a lot of help. He could be moved to the bottom later. Now it's time for LeBron. He's the GOAT. Move over MJ. Perfect. My La Sunshine. Just kidding. I'm not a LeBron Glazer. I'll put him in the can make an argument tier. Now, I will put Magic just below Curry because Curry makes a big impact on his team and makes those around him better. Magic does too, but not as much as Curry. Now I can put Oscar Robertson at the bottom of this tier, but I'll place him here for now because he had help from Kareem on the Bucks for his ring. Patrick Ewing is another great Hall of Famer, but he didn't get a chance to shine because of MJ, so he could be moved down a tier, but I'll leave him here. Now I'll put Larry Bird in the can, make an argument tier, because he was Magic's rival, and he's usually the player you think of when you hear about the Celtics. Wilt Chamberlain can go in the they're up there tier because he was dominated by Bill Russell and his Celtics, and he was not really a team player, but he still had good numbers and 2 rings. Tim Duncan can go above KD because he was the best player on almost all his championship teams with 3 Finals MVPs and 2 MVPs. Karl Malone can go to D tier because he has 0 rings, but he had 2 MVPs and led the Jazz to finals appearances, but came up short thanks to MJ. So he will not go to D tier. I know Bill Russell has 11 rings and that's great, but his era was full of mailmen. In other words, people used to see the NBA as a second job, so Bill Russell can't go higher. I will put Jerry West just below Wilt because he helped him win a ring, and Jerry West was nicknamed Mr. Clutch and was a great shooter. I will put Allen Iverson above Karl Malone because he is probably the most loved player in 76ers history. He brought them to the finals but was beat by Shaq and Kobe. Speaking of Kobe, I will put him above Steph in the can make an argument tier. After the three-peat when Shaq left, Kobe still led his team to 2 more championships. He is also the most loved Laker of all time, but LeBron is just more athletic and his stats are better overall. Now here is the final tier list. I might have forgotten to move some players around, sorry, so feel free to give me more video suggestions and let me know your opinions. See you guys next week. Bye.